Once the PDF is uploaded, it goes into something called a draft state. So you could make anything, any kind of contract you want to negotiate, bulk pricing, fixed fee pricing, anything you could imagine. Once you do that, you drag the PDF in and then it structures everything here. So it takes all of the information from the contract. We have OCR and AI parse it and place the structured data right in. And then you just eyeball it. And if it looks correct, you say this looks good. You have your fixed fee items. You can have different type of items. You can have usage-based items. Here we have a blend. I asked the AI to create a complex contract so you can see it. You can add other things in here. You can do also amendments to contracts, but this is first version, first year with the customer. You get them off the ground. This all looks good. You can change things also. So I'm just going to hit edit here just so you can kind of get a sense. I look at all this. This looks correct. Maybe you want quantity 2. You may want to give them a discount, all that sort of stuff. It's all in here. But once you're good to go, you just hit approve. Once it's approved, it goes into a state where it'll auto-generate the invoices for you. If I go into this invoice section, it creates drafts. There's different ways you can have this. One is it can auto-send if it's fixed fee and the right amount and there's going to be no changes. We had an option in here. If I hit edit, you can just say auto-send every month, auto-send every year. I did not select auto-send on these, so it just goes into a draft state right here. Once I hit send, it goes out to the customer. Let me just show you in here what it would look so you could see this. But this is actually the invoice right here. It shows you all the items from the invoice for this month, for this year. They see this in their inbox. And then once they see this, they have this link. They click the link, and then it gives you all your options to make the payment. It could be credit card, it could be ACH, it could be a direct payment, depending on how you want to set it up. The thing is we have auto debit. I don't know if your customers would want that. A lot of our customers want that. So if you send them an invoice, it auto debits their account right after the invoice is sent to them, which is a really feature. If I go into settings here, you can configure a lot of different stuff. So you go into company, branding. You can make this whatever you want. You can upload whatever you want here, and then it's all your stuff, not ours.
We have a database of all the sales tax rates, and then we generate it. We also have an integration with Avalara, and we have now integration that going up live with Numeral, their new sales tax software that handles all of their sales tax calculation plus payments, remittance, all of them, Nexus tracking, remittance, all of this. We do have direct integration with QuickBooks.
So you would just hit books, contact us, and then we would sync the two together.
In terms of integration, we connect to banks in United States to track all of the deposits. That's very important to us because we want to make sure if the customer paid, we'll stop all the email notifications. We integrate with Stripe for payment processing, and then taxes at Avalara and CRM. We do have very deep integration with HubSpot and Salesforce. Our current existing integrations with CRM, we send back and forth data to CRM. If we send an invoice, we send it to CRM as well. If we followed up with customer for non-payment, we also send it to CRM. So your CS team knows that what's happening. We really want to make sure that instead of CS team asking you, hey, if this customer paid or not, they can just log in with their own CRM, or even here they can log in because we don't charge per seat. Daniel, do you want to show the reminders?
Sure. So we have this really reminder platform also. It could come from you, it could come from somebody, but you create these personas. It's almost a real human. Right now, we created this AI persona from Analia and how it gets sent out. But essentially, you can see and build out different buckets, high-value customer emails, before due date emails, 60-day emails, all different type of buckets you can create. And we could help you get this set up, and then we could optimize it with your team as we go. You hit edit, and then it shows you emails that are going out to the customers. These are drafts. And then here you can see up and coming emails that are going out here. So you can click on it and see what is the email that was sent. The thing about this is you can actually see what was read. We actually use our own product. We eat our own dog food. You know what's going on. But the end goal is to have AI curated email. It doesn't have to be AI. There's two options, AI off, AI on, where it'll just send out the emails. But when the customer's reading it and that they're getting follow-ups all of the time. So this is a lot of our customers have this burden of they have an accounts receivable person that just sends out email after email. We built all of this stuff based off of our customers. And we use this all internally for our own customers as well. Here you have an activity report, email sent, emails open, emails clicked, bounce rates, all of that sort of stuff once it's going out. We can configure this to come directly from you. They wouldn't even know you're using JustPaid. It's coming from your email address. It's coming from an AR person from your company. You could hard code it, which is not using AI. A lot of our customers don't want the AI. Some of them do. So it all depends on the customer.
So revenue metrics dashboard, that's just an overview of everything that we capture. And then what our clients use is SaaS metrics and RevRec. So those are all generated real time. So if the new contract has been accepted and populated, accepted in the system, SaaS metrics is updated right away. Revenue recognition is updated. Churn is calculated. MRR and net retention value is calculated. And of course, with revenue recognition schedule, tracking for both how much revenue has been recognized and how much revenue is in deferred balances. Daniel, if you click on any of the highlighted numbers, you can see the slides out for the what's in deferred revenue is a balance, what is in revenue.
Right.
We don't synchronize this report to QuickBooks. We
Okay.
synchronize everything, invoices and payments, but this report not, because we noticed that a lot of customers make some adjustments if they do that. So you can export it to CSV and upload it to QuickBooks as it goes. So that's pretty much the whole workflow. Pilot has been signed, the contract, then you can send it to JustPaid. Contract has been prepared, and then you'll have somebody on your team has to say that it looks good. We double check AI. The invoice has been generated, and then if invoice paid, we automatically mark it reconciled because we have access to your bank account. We can view it. And if we don't see payment, we start following up with AI. That's pretty much it. At the end of the day, you log in, you have reports to close month.